Why, hello there, Internet people. How are you today? My name is Ryan. Today I'm going to do, it's been a long time. I want to show you guys how I record and edit videos now. Um, I do it using DxStory. I used to use Fraps. I record videos just directly with DxStory. There is a thing in here. Let's save to multiple hard drives. Pick Rock app. Let's save multiple hard drives, which is neat. This fancy DxStory video codec. Look at that shit. Medium quality. So medium. I use 30 frames a second because that's the frame rate of YouTube. There's no reason to go any higher. And then we got speakers, 4800 hertz, 48,000 hertz. Microphone lets you record the audio track separate, which is very helpful. Yeah, it gives you some RAWCAP files, which is saved to multiple hard drives. Then you use this fun tool called RAWCAP Where the fuck is it? Here it is. To just, you can use it to build some files and shit. It's good. It's good stuff. Works really well. Once I've recorded some things, they go in this fun. Oh my goodness! Look at Naravar sitting there. Isn't that great? Of course I have a Morrowind desktop. Of course I do. What else would I have? They'll save in this DxStory recordings folder. And we're gonna grab. We are going to use today. No, that's not the folder I want. We are going to use today as an example. Mission Impossible. Look at this gigantic file. This gigantic file is not suitable for uploading to YouTube. Also, the audio isn't correctly boobed on it, so we gotta fix it. So anyway, because I can't, like, Adobe, I edit with Adobe Premiere now. And because Adobe Premiere doesn't support the multiple audio tracks in here, because I support them because I record them separately up here, you can actually, it's reasonably easy. DxStory adds a little thing for AVIs, extract audio stream, so you actually get them separated out now. So you would get the game audio here on my gigantic Winamp.
To accept it is to sabotage the submarine.
That sounds great. And then you get me on the other side. God damn, look at that logo spin slightly. Not so great, but acceptable. it's a thing. It's in the video. Yeah, so I get some WAV files, those separated. Great. So now what I normally do, open up Adobe Premiere. Load. I bought a fucking solid state drive so you would load, you stupid pile of garbage. There it goes. So we see this. Oh, look at that. Got my stuff loaded already. So yeah, actually maybe I'll do this. Create a new sequence. We'll zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. Create a new sequence. That's what they call like a video clip type thing. Editing mode custom is 30 frames. Match input. My video is going to be 1920 by 1440. My pixels are square because who has pixels that aren't square? Television does. My fields are progressive because conservative fields are bad. And everything else is good on default. And my sequence is called Super Awesome Great Example Sequence that I won't even save. And I won't capitalize that. That. Because in that, I don't know that. Wait, no, that, yeah. Situation. It is a conjunction or something. This is a good name for a sequence. I am so surprised that it let me do a sequence that large. Okay, so I got all my shit in here that I imported earlier. And you just drag, look, I know how to use video editing software. And then my audio track, my second audio track. And then we just press play. God damn, look at that logo spin slightly. I didn't keep that in, and I didn't keep that in the actual video. I didn't keep that bit in the actual video because of reasons. The audio in this is going to sound really bad though. Listen. They have like lasers on their face. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See, I got issues here. It doesn't sound very good. So what I gotta do is I gotta go up here And so this whole zooming in thing isn't working. And then I gotta do a couple things. I got two tracks here because I did track 1 is my game audio and track 2 is my whatever audio. They line up properly in this audio track mixer. So this track 1 is this thing, track 2 is other thing. First thing I'm gonna do is denoise my voice. I can actually just go like this. I wonder if it would serve a military purpose. Oh my god, I wonder if there's military porpoises. Can you imagine? Would they have like lasers on their face? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just got really excited about military porpoises, but I can guarantee Russians wouldn't have figured it out, so I won't see one here. Now I've disappointed myself. I'm gonna go look for the mine, so you just go find a safe place on the far side of the base, John. My mask is falling into shreds? Shoot! It must be the cold. I guess I'll have to do without it. Go! Go! I guess I should take out my gun so I could shoot this guy who's gonna want to be shot at. Oh my god, these controls. Christ. That was something. So, yes, I know. I'm using my scanner. My scanner's leading me here. It's the... Did you like that? I think that sounds pretty good. Could be worse. What I did, I soloed that track, so I'm listening to only that. Now I'll listen to it with the game audio. Red, it's the giant ugly red dot. I figured it out. What do you mean, hurry up? We literally spoke seconds ago. Seconds.
Copy. Stay close.
I just found the goddamn mines seconds from when you got. Doesn't that sound good? I think that sounds pretty good. So that's what I do. You know, I do something like that. I realize now that the old mix for this episode that I uploaded could be better, but I should have probably put a little bit more effort into it. But that's it. That's how I do audio. That's why I record the audio separately so that I can denoise it like that. I'm not very impressed. I'm not very impressed with John there. Oh, this multi-band compressor too. What the compressor does is just like all the stuff that's really noisy, it's gonna quiet it a little bit, and all the stuff that's really quiet, it's gonna raise the volume a bit so that it's more even across the whole thing. So if I yell at some point, it isn't like it's clip it really bad voice acting, etc., etc. So yeah, so that's good. We should get. John is a bit of a dickwad. Oh, look at how stretched this is. Fuck, I gotta fix that. So I'm just gonna click on the clip that I need to stretch. Thing is I played in widescreen, but the game isn't widescreen. So an easy way to switch it, you can just go under effects. Motion has all sorts of fun stuff in it. And I happen to just know that the scale is going to be 75. It will just zoom out so you can see what I'm doing here. So, it lets me, do shit like that. I know it's 75. No longer stretched. Looks great from start to finish. Great. Thumbs up. Look at that. I know what I'm doing. And then I will just go to File, Exports Media. Joan just joined We Forget Away. Done. And then I actually made a preset called Match Source. Because what you want is H.264 match source usually, and then 10 megabits per second is what YouTube suggests for 1440p videos. So who am I to disagree? Match source will just like, for all this shit, it'll just match it from the original video, which is generally what you want. Yeah, use maximum render quality, best quality. VBR 1 pass, CBR sucks, VBR 2 pass sucks. So you want VBR 1 pass, and then I would queue it. And then it'll open Media Encoder CC somewhere. I don't know where. It doesn't appear to be anywhere. Where is my fucking Media Encoder? Media Encoder, there you are. Okay. And then you just encode a video. And then it takes a long time because it takes a long time to do anything. So we're not going to wait for that. Fuck that shit. So yeah, that's how I do it. From start to finish. I said stop. No. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Thanks for watching. I actually had a really long and incredibly boring version of this, where I talk about the details of what YUV is and what H.264 is, but I don't think you need that information from this. Um, just knowing my chain of tools, I think, is probably good enough for the scope of this video. But anyway, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you soon, and maybe next time we'll play a video game. But maybe not. Probably not. I love you. Goodbye.